Baruch Hashem, that's all I can say. The Bashefa is Zeir Agita. He really helped us in the last 2 weeks, working against the vicious cult known as Tahor. I'd like to start by saying a tremendous thank you to the Guatemalan government for their intervention. I'm a father of children, I'm a grandfather, I'm in chinuch all my life. I'm actually working in education for over 55 years. I understand the good program and when there's a bad program. But when there's a program that has abuse of everything imaginable, there's only one answer, there's only one solution, and that is to close them down. The Guatemalan government did something that the Canadian government tried to do beforehand. They too made an investigation on this cult, and they found that the children were being abused. The parents are not doing their job, they're not living up to their responsibilities, and the only thing they can do is take the children away from the parents. And that's what the Guatemalan government did. Now guess what, my friends? They can get the children back. They can get the children back. All they got to do is march into court and say, listen, we left the cult, we're no longer going to follow the philosophy of the cult, which is, in essence, to torture children, one of their ideas. And then they get the children and go home. They're not ready to do that because they think that their dedication to the cult and to the cult leader is more important than the safety of their own children. You know, there are other groups in the world that seem to have the same philosophy, Rahman al-Islam. It's not a very Jewish idea. You have to understand, there were mystery deaths in this cult that they couldn't answer for. So the government did their job. I'd like to share with you 2 short stories of what happened with our workers that are there. We have a full staff that's working, helping the children, feeding them, bringing them food, making sure the food is kosher, making sure that your children are davening and learning and saying bruchas and doing everything that a Yiddish kind has to do. We're, in essence, running a shtickle yeshiva, cheder, within the facility. But 2 stories. My daughter was one of the counselors that were there. And Shabbos afternoon, she's speaking to a woman who was helping out, who left the cult on her own a number of years ago. And she said, after she gave birth to her own child, and she was so happy and so thankful to Hashem, who was taking care of her child, hugging and kissing her child, she was told by one of the leaders, and this was actually a female, a woman leader of the cult, said, listen, you're giving your child too much love. You're giving your child too much attention. Rahman al-Islam. The second story is we had Bochum there that were teaching the boys Torah during the day, and at night this Bocher, this Rabbi, told the little child, listen, you know, you're going to say Krishma, Shalamito, you'll get to bed. So he says, Tati git nicht kein kish. The kid himself said, our fathers don't kiss us. We don't have love in our cult. We don't have love in our group. Shame on you, call yourself slave Tahor. When you torture the children, when you abuse the children, when you treat the children like it's not even your own child, without love and without respect, without dignity, we must do whatever we can to shut this cult down. And as I said, as far as parents wanting their children, walk into court, tell them you left the cult, and you can take your children and go home. And hopefully bring your child up in a proper Yiddish chinuch, in a Hasidic chinuch, the way it's supposed to be. My dear friends, the money that was spent over the last few weeks was way more than we anticipated. And if you'd like to participate, and I ask you to please, the mitzvah is yours. Those who have helped already, a big yasher koach. I thank you very, very much, starting with Dayan Weiss, the Satmar Dayan, who has himself given money and helped raise money. But for those of you people who would like to participate, on our screen, you can go to our organization and give them a donation. Please remember that every single dollar goes directly to the project. You're actually saving children. You're saving children from the 3 cardinal sins of Avodah Zarah, Shvichas Damim, and Gilui Arayos. My dear friends, please do your share. Will help us do our share and our input to save these children. Thank you.